Akwa Ibom citizens have been assured that the state's 5.301 trillion three-year expenditure framework will provide a clear roadmap for government strategic investment and spending priorities. This assurance was given on Thursday by the Speaker of the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Right Honorable Demo Otong, during a public hearing on the 2026 to 2028 Medium Term Expenditure Framework. Representing the Speaker, a member for Inner South State constituency, Honorable Lawrence, noted that the framework provides a strategic roadmap to align government policies with budgetary priorities. Also speaking, the chairman of the House Committee on Economic Planning and Development, Honorable Nsidibe Akata, stressed that the hearing would enable the Assembly to make informed financial approvals for the 2026 budget.
Important to remind us that the MTEF is a very important economic instrument that is driven by Akwa Ibom State fiscal responsibility law, aimed primarily at harnessing and taking full advantage of our endowments as a state through prudent resource. It is a strategic roadmap for a government to align its fiscal policies and budgetary priorities.
It will be confirmed that the state has institutionalized MTEF as the basis for determining the annual budget size in line with the state fiscal responsibility law. Most sincerely, applaud His Excellency the State Governor, Pastor Omar Basien of PhD, for forwarding the 2026 to 2028 MTEF document to the State House of Assembly within the stipulated time.
The State Commissioner for Budget and Economic Planning, Dr. Linus Nkang, alongside the Commissioner for Finance, Honorable M.M. Bob, explained the financial implication of the framework.
The various assumptions that inform the 2026 to 2028 MTEF are as follows. Opening balance, the 257.1 billion naira is based on the inputs from the Office of the State Accountant General. The state recorded 375.692 billion opening balance in 2025 as against the approved projection of 100 billion naira.
The economic and fiscal updates is the MTEF before you. Provides an assessment of revenue and expenditure performance, both historical and current, and identifies significant global, national, and state level factors that had affected.
Other stakeholders and civil society representatives represented their input and recommendations.
That he commends the House and all parties involved for complying with Section 14 to 20 of the Akwa Ibom State Fiscal Responsibility Law, Cap 56, Laws of Akwa Ibom State 2022.
We expect that the government should construct roads that would open up the hinterland and link them to urban cities. The construction of these roads will enhance economic growth and propel investment in health, education, industry, real estate, tourism and hospitality business, transportation, agriculture, and rural development.
We also like to note with concern that this asymmetry where the first half of the year have lower expenditure, like last year where the first 3 quarters had a lower expenditure about 230, and the last 3 months had a very higher over 530. That asymmetry is not good for overall government function.
The 2026 to 2028 MTEF project, 1.650 trillion naira for 2026, 1.756 trillion naira for 2027, and 1.895 trillion for 2028.